agenda extends well beyond the transport sector. In December of last year, the government launched the national project of the modernization of the energy and utilities sector, aimed at upgraded core systems and ensuring reliable energy supply. A key performance indicator in the reduction of infrastructure were to 40%. To modernize 86,000 kilometers of engineering grids, approximately 6.8 trillion tenge in investment is planned, significantly reducing system failures. At the same time, Kazakhstan is implementing a plan to introduce at least 26 gigawatt of new generation capacity by 2035 through the expansion of renewable energy sources, flexible gas generation, hydropower, and low carbon base capacity. Major renewable energy projects developed in partnership with big corporations like Total Iran, Masdar, China Power International Holdings are expected to be completed by 2029. This initiative not only bolster regional economic capacity, but also foster job creation and enhance quality of life of our citizens. Large-scale infrastructure projects are instrumental in consolidating Kazakhstan's regional leadership. To further facilitate investment, the government has established an investment headquarters, an operator center that resolves bureaucratic obstacles in real time. We are also modernizing the regulatory frameworks of special economic and industrial zones, providing predictable tax and customs incentives and access to sites with ready-made engineering infrastructure. Investor protection has been significantly strengthened. For projects exceeding $60 million, investment agreements ensure legislative stability for up to 25 years. 6 such agreements were signed last year, and 22 more have been concluded this year. The Astana International Financial Center plays a pivotal role in attracting investment. It offers a legal framework based on English common law, a dedicated court, and an international arbitration center, providing access to debt and equity capital markets, including green and transition finance instruments. Currently, the government is advancing the Alatau city project in the Almaty region, covering more than 88,000 hectares. This initiative envisions a comprehensive ecosystem integrated business, green spaces, industrial facilities, and scientific infrastructure. The potential application of the AIFC model is considered to enhance its investment appeal. An agro-processing and logistic hub will also be established, serving as an international export platform for the distribution of organic agricultural products. Also, our plans include the creation of international centers for knowledge, medicine, education, and tourism. This center will become key focal points for attracting business initiatives, highly qualified professionals, and creative teams, generating a strong multiplier effect over the city's economy. As a result, a modern infrastructure tailored to the needs of businesses transparent and stable conditions for the doing businesses and government support, the Alatow city is set to establish itself as one of the leading investment and innovating hubs in Kazakhstan and Central Asia. Esteemed participants, emerging markets today stand at point of a transformative infrastructure era. Kazakhstan is prepared for offer international partners unique opportunities for collaboration across various sectors of economy. From the government side, you can expect a reliable and predictable partner. I am confident that the dialogue initiative today, within framework of Astana Finance Days, will establish a strong foundation for the long-term cooperation, innovative projects, and sustainable development. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for a comprehensive overview of the government's policy in terms of infrastructure policy and some of the projects you mentioned. And of course, thanks for the warm words about the Astana International Financial Center. Dear audience, now I would like to give the floor to the CEO of Sovereign Wealth Fund, Samruk-Kazyna, who manages the important portfolio of state-owned assets in the sectors like energy, energy transmission, transportation, and other. Mr. Zhakupov, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let me thank the governor of AIFC for having this privilege to speak in front of such an esteemed audience within the framework of Astana Finance Days, such an important forum which has truly become a regional key dialogue platform for discussing not only financial but also macroeconomic issues, not only in the region, but on a broader scale. If I may, I would like to briefly introduce National Sovereign Wealth Fund, Samruk-Kazyna. At the moment, as of the end of the last year, the assets under management of Samruk-Kazyna amount to more than $82 billion. And our aim is to reach $100 billion asset value under our management within the near future. We are confident that we will reach this aim within foreseeable future. We have been rated by Global Institute on Sovereign Wealth Funds, top 22nd sovereign wealth fund in the world by the value of assets which are under our management. We enjoy investment grade ratings from global investment agencies in line with the sovereign. As you may have heard, recently the sovereign credit rating was upgraded to a positive outlook. So was ours. We truly believe in best corporate governance principles and are imposing those principles within Samruk-Kazyna group of companies, which are based on the UK Corporate Governance Code. Our main goal is to increase the value of the assets under our management. We are fully commercially driven organization. Our portfolio companies operate in such important industries such as oil and gas, metals and mining, telcos, IT, transport and logistics, and others. 7 of our portfolio companies are publicly traded and publicly listed companies. The combined market capitalization of those companies amounts to more than $39 billion, a 74% increase since their respective IPOs. What does it mean? It means that there is a true positive investment climate here in Kazakhstan on one hand, and on the other hand, it means that Samruk-Kazyna portfolio companies management are doing their best to ensure the growth of the value of the assets under their management. It's a testimony of the high quality management within the sovereign sector here in Kazakhstan. At the moment, we are focused on more than 130 investment projects for a total value exceeding $100 billion. Those projects are predominantly local critical infrastructure projects. This will drive further our valuations and our effectiveness. We possess ourselves as one of the key drivers for fostering foreign direct investments inflow into the country. We view ourselves as a foreign direct investment catalyst. Over the past 6 years, our group has successfully secured more than $27 billion in foreign investments. Because this is mainly because of the employment of a co-investment mechanism. Basically, our modus operandi is that we create a JV with a strategic partner where we take 25-30% stake, and strategic partner has 70+ stake. It runs all the operations on one hand. On the other hand, we participate with our equity, therefore we share the equity risks, and we provide the full support here on the ground. We solve whatever problems there might arise during the realization of the projects here on the ground. We enjoy full support of our government. Our Prime Minister is chairman of the board of Samruk-Kazyna, and we're in constant dialogue with him. We speak to each other on a weekly basis. Basically, this mechanism has proven to be a successful one, and the testimony to that is that we have co-investment partners from such countries as the United States, China, France, Italy, Germany, Azerbaijan, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and many others. Aligned with Kazakhstan's national vision to reduce carbon emissions by 15% by 2030 and to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060, we implement green energy projects in partnerships with global leaders, as was mentioned by His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister, such as Total Energies, Masdar, China Power International Holdings, Energy China, and others. Renewable sustainable energy with a capacity of 5 gigawatts of $6 billion. This is our pipeline in this direction. The commissioning target is 2028. As you might have heard, we are very much focused on, as I said, we are very much focused on JVs with the strategic partners. And as you might have heard, we have, on the 2nd of September, we have launched a plant which produces the equipment for windmills. We have localized it, and it has been implemented here in Kazakhstan, in Jambul region, in the town of Shu, together with our partner leading global renewables energy equipment company called Sunny Renewables Energy. We have launched a technical inauguration of this complex, and it will be fully up and running and fully operational by the 1st of January. So today, as of today, all the windmill projects in Kazakhstan will be equipped with locally produced equipment, state-of-the-art, most modern equipment at the best possible prices. In the oil and gas sector, we are focused on a big number of projects. The landmark projects are polyethylene. It's a $10 billion project, which we execute together with our foreign partners. We are also focused on the expansion of Shymkent oil refinery together with the CNPC. Our plan is to double its capacity by 2029, by 2030 at the latest. This year, we have doubled the capacity. We have increased the capacity of our Caspian Bitum project by 1.5 times. This will strengthen our construction industry in terms of road building, and we are now more self-sufficient and more resilient than before. In partnership with Qatar Power International Holding, we are advancing strategic projects in the gas sphere. We are building 2 gas pipelines, the second line for Binyao-Bozoy-Shymkent and the gas pipeline from Aktobe to Kustanay. And on the other hand, we are building 2 gas processing plants, one for capacity of 1 BCMA and the other one for the capacity of 2.5 BCMA. All those projects will aim to increase the valuation of our portfolio companies on the one hand, and on the other hand, they will make Kazakh economy more resilient to external shocks and more vibrant. In the field of transport and logistics, we have a number of large-scale projects. We have invested in dry ports in Xi'an in China. We own a seaport in Lianyungan. We have upgraded a port of Kurik, Port Aktau, and many others. We've recently launched a dry logistics hub in Almaty called Jetsu Logistics Hub. This year, we will complete Dostik-Mayenty railway, which will enable us to increase our transit capacity by 2 times in comparison with 2024. So in 2026, our transit capacity will be 55 million tons of cargo. As mentioned earlier by His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister, in telco and digital infrastructure, we are implementing 5G technology and building Trans-Caspian cable route, which will again make our economy more resilient to external shocks. So basically, Samruk-Kazyna's development is based on partnership between the state and global investors, national priorities and international expertise, current responsibilities and future opportunities. By aligning Kazakhstan's strategic objectives with international best practices, we aim to foster sustainable growth and long-term value creation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zhankupov. I think the partnership model, co-investment model, Samruk-Kazyna shows that we as a country, not just proposing projects, developing projects, but we are ready to put our own thing